Allrecipes member Sarah shares her recipe for spaghetti squash with pine nuts, sage, and Romano, saying, "This is a great vegetarian main course or a perfect side dish to any meat." She adds, "I guarantee you will not have leftovers." Let's get started by preheating the oven to 350 degrees. While the oven's heating up, cut one spaghetti squash in half lengthwise. Remove the seeds. A sharp spoon works well for this. Place the squash halves on a baking tray lined with parchment paper, cut sides down, and bake the squash in the preheated oven for about 50 minutes. While the squash is baking, we can prepare the remaining ingredients. Place 1/4 cup of pine nuts into a medium skillet over medium-low heat. Shake or stir the pine nuts until they become golden, about 10 minutes, then remove them from the heat and set aside. Next, chop 2 tablespoons of fresh sage. Once the squash is baked, let it cool enough so that you can handle it and use a fork to scrape the flesh away from the rind. Place it in a large bowl. Add the toasted pine nuts, 1/4 cup of grated Pecorino Romano cheese, the chopped sage, and 2 teaspoons of melted butter, plus salt and pepper to taste. Toss the squash until everything is combined well. Top this with a sprinkling of grated Pecorino Romano cheese. One Allrecipes member plans to make spaghetti squash with pine nuts, sage, and Romano for Thanksgiving dinner, doubling the recipe, adding sautéed onions and a bit more cheese. Yummy!